Buenos dias, abuelo, abuela, mama, papa, tio, tia, welcome back. Um, so today we continuing with what we did last week, social distancing. Don't forget, wear your mask when you're going out, soap and wash your hands. All right. Before we begin, I want you to remember this. Let all that you do be done in love. First Corinthians verse 16 to 14. So we are learning something new and we do it with love. It might be a little difficult, but everything at the start starts that way. Okay? So today we are learning a new technique, right? It's not too different from what you already know, but it takes a little bit of discipline. So let's start at the beginning here. All right. So we are doing painting. You have done painting before, but we are doing the technique of a wash. All right. When we talk about a wash, you see this light blue area here? That's a wash. A wash means more water, less paint. And you see these dark colors here? This is the crayon. So in our last lesson, remember I told you to do your work in crayons. First you did it in pencil to draw what it is you wanted, and then you use your crayons. Now, the unique thing about crayons is made up of wax, and the wax has a way of holding back the paint, okay? So we are looking at the wax coming forward and the wash coming backwards. The wash, as I told you, it's more water and less paint. Now we are going to do abstract art and we don't want the colors coming into each other. All right, so this is a little peek into what we're going to do next. So notice you're seeing a separation. You're actually seeing yellow, amarillo, red, rojo, blue, azul, purple, marron, right? You're seeing the colors and they're not going into each other. There's a little bit here, it's a bit dark, but it's not messy. So the art that we're doing, the washes we will be creating would look something like this. The crayons will be defining the areas, right? So let's get into the lesson. I was very impressed with your work, right? So I saw everybody with their crayons. I saw how you outlined your numbers. I was very impressed with your numbering. I still have a comment though on your number two, formation of the number two. Remember, it's a wrong down, straight across. Some of you are giving me an upside down five. I don't want that. I want correct formation. A wrong down, straight across. All right. I also loved your wit. Um, and I love how you were able to use two different colors inside, so your colors were popping. So with your designs of dots and curves and zigzags you created, we have started working on what is called abstract art. Abstract art has no definition, all right? But we're using the lines, we're using the dots, we're doing the zigzags to form a design for 2020. 2020, our zigzags, our curves, our dots, our lines in what 2021 is going to bring. All right, so here we start the process with the wash. So I'm applying red. If you notice that my container is quite watery. So it's just a little bit of paint, a lot of water, and I applied it onto my painting. So I looked and see where I had my red and I had my purple, but I wanted the background red to pop. So when you're looking at your work, you're looking to see, what do I want to pop? Remember though, it's a wash. So that means it's a little bit of paint, a lot of water. Now, if the water is too much, you add a napkin. Yeah, your napkin, and you take out the excess water. So here is my napkin, taking out my excess water. All right. The next color we are looking at, so I had red, right? The next color I had was blue. So I also colored areas. Areas means the spaces, okay? So I chose, okay, I have my blue space here. I painted here with my blue wash. Remember, a wash is a little bit of paint, a lot of water. right? Notice too that I was very specific. My blue did not go and merge with my red. Okay, we didn't have the merging, but we have the colors next to each other. Also next to in my area of green, it is not going into the area of blue. So I was very specific in my areas. So you're going to choose your areas, all right? The whole painting is not going to be in one color because I want to see the colors. Remember, I told you each number, right? 20, 21 was supposed to be outlined in a different color. So it's the same different colors you're choosing for your background. So I had red, rojo, I had purple, marron, blue, azul, green, verde. So I'm using these same set colors to do my background. And my background is a wash. More water, less paint. Ah, completed piece. All right. So we see in my background, you see in my little bit of red, rojo, my blue, azul, my green, verde, my purple, marron. All right. And there is my rag, the completed piece. Okay. So we're going to stop there. So this is the actual work here. You can see. So if you notice too, if you look at it, you can see the crayon comes in the foreground and the wash is in the background. The crayons, because of its wax nature, makes your image pelt forward, and the wash gives it a nice, cute, nice background. All right, notice too that the colors are not going each other and causing a blur. Each color you can see, and here's my napkin. See, so wherever it was flooding, I touched it. Okay, so remember, safe practices are in order. Don't forget to wash your hands when you're going out. Soap it properly, a rich lather, wash it out. Social distancing. Don't forget to wear your mask. All right, adios, hasta la vista.